If you wanna learn how to carve the ball, in this video I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to kick curve ball in soccer. Generally speaking, carving the ball with the inside of your foot is one of the most common and popular shooting techniques in soccer as compared to other techniques like knuckleball. It's more easy to learn and very consistent in game situations, but it still takes a lot of practice. So if you're expecting to master this technique just by watching this video and not putting your time and hard work, this video will never help you to get better. So let's start from the beginning. You want to start with a proper run up to the ball, which means having a beautiful angle to the ball. Imagine that the camera is the ball. I would approach the ball from an angle somewhat like this. But people who tend to go for more straight run up usually go for knuckleball or just a pure power strike. But that's not what we are working with today. Also, I've seen so many videos where people give you exact steps like take 5 big steps back to the side. But it doesn't really matter how many steps you take. Once you get into the technique a little bit more, you will find out the best angle and distance that works out best for you. Which part of the foot should you use to strike the ball? So you want to kick the ball with the instep area right around here. It's the area between your toes and the very inside of your foot. Now, a lot of people shoot their free kicks or try to shoot their calling free kicks with the inside of your foot that you use for passing, and that will not generate enough power for the ball to go over the wall. So, when you kick the ball, you need to make sure that your ankle is locked and your toes are pointing upwards. You want to point your toes upwards to make sure that the ball not only get a beautiful side spin, but also put a little bit of top speed on the ball. And you want to strike the ball somewhere around this area, the lower half slightly on the side, to actually give the ball that calling movement that we are looking for. And you need to make sure the whole movement starts from your hip, just like in the video. And you want to have some nice momentum when you approach and shoot the ball. You're not gonna be able to shoot a nice free kick just by swinging your leg. And your standing foot has a very important role in this technique. When you want to kick a curved ball, you need to put your standing foot pointing slightly away from the target that you want to kick the ball. Because in this technique, we are trying to generate side spin, so you want to try to aim somewhere over there and hope that the ball generates spin and actually end up towards your target. And that is pretty much for the basic steps, and I want to give you guys some extra tips. My tip number 1 is practice your kick against the wall. This is great practice to do because when you kick your ball towards a wall, the ball will always come back to you. I am telling you guys this again. Just by watching this video will not help you to get better at this technique. You need to put thousands and thousands of time practicing to actually master this technique. Thank you for watching my video, and my name is Chang.